All right, folks, let's take a look at what's going on with jobless claims, because jobless claims are something that we're all concerned about. Even though the market's back, in the case of the NASDAQ, to these positive returns on the year, and in the case of the S&P has returned dramatically from a 30% sell-off to now being down less than 10%, nonetheless, all of us collectively realize that with 33 million Americans out of work, filing for those jobless claims that came in a little over 3 million again this week, we realize there's a lot of work to do to get the economy back on its feet. The good news is there's a lot of optimism about that because we're seeing this return in the stock market. And keep in mind, stock markets are forward-looking. So when we see the Dow Jones Industrials, S&P 500, as well as NASDAQ making these dramatic V-shaped moves, doesn't mean that it keeps going, but it's certainly a positive step in the right direction. And I think there will be a definite break between some of the red states and blue states as far as getting back to work, because Texas, wide open, Florida opening up, Georgia opening up, and even in blue states, we're seeing a lot of folks going back into cars on public transportation and walking. How do we know that? By Apple Mobility and Google Trends. Both are showing us that Androids are moving around, and by the speed that that particular cell phone is moving, you know it's in a car, for instance. If it's at a very slow pace, you know it's John walking or whatever. But there are a lot of metrics that are being used to determine exactly how fast things are reopening and what it will mean for our economy going forward.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.